And let's not forget that the Christians in the first century had a Bible. We call it the Old Testament. When Paul says all scripture is God-breathed in 2 Timothy, no one is confused about what Paul means when he uses the term scripture. Just because the books existed as independent documents in the form of physical scrolls or books separate from one another prior to the 4th century, with them being codified all in one single unit then, doesn't mean that they weren't the Bible prior to that point. We need to be careful not to read back an anachronistic perspective due to our modern privilege of being able to easily have all the biblical books in a single bound volume. This is largely due to the amazing and streamlined process of publishing that we have today. This is my facsimile copy of Codex Sinaticus. The first few major codices, like the original this is a photocopy of, are the very first versions of what we would today consider a Genesis to Revelation copy of the Bible. Codex Sinaticus took upwards of 400 sheep to make and would have cost the equivalent of hundreds of thousands of dollars in today's currency. By the 4th century, when this was made, the perspective would have been that it contained scripture more than it was scripture.